Hi there, this is section 6.1, discrete probability distributions, and I'm going to go over question 19, 27, 37, and 39. These are all on your homework, and this is on page 270 and 271. So, we have the situation where Josh is going to make it big on Wall Street if only he can graduate from college first. I added this question mark here because I don't know, it seems silly. But regardless, Joshua has invested money in a high-risk mutual fund and has figured that the probability of losing $10,000 will be 1/3. The probability of gaining $10,000 will be 1/2, and his probability of gaining $50,000 will be 1/6. Okay, so that's the question. I'm reading question number 19. This is question 19. And I automatically have some questions about this question. Kate wonders, why does he need to graduate if he has such a brilliant investment scheme? Personally, I think if Joshua is that good at investing money, I don't know, maybe he doesn't need to graduate from college. Good for him. Question 2, how is he calculating these probabilities? Really? He thinks, how does he know that the probability of gaining $50,000 is 1/6? That's pretty specific. Question 3, really? Those are his only 3 possible outcomes? Seems very contrived. And question 4, is this a Ponzi scheme? Doesn't it sound a little suspicious? Anyway, but regardless, so if you had some of these questions, I had them also, but just moving ahead with this sort of silly and contrived situation, let's go ahead and answer the questions. So question number 19 says, use the information to construct a probability table. So a probability table takes all the values of x and their associated probabilities. So here we have, he could lose $10,000, he can gain $10,000, or he can gain $50,000. And the probabilities are 1/3, 1/2, and 1/6. So I put these together in a beautiful table. Look at this. So that right there, I will go ahead and copy that, is our probability table. So for question 19, so I go back to my Kate Wonders, use the information to construct a probability table. It's going to look like this, like that. So that's what they mean when the question asks for a probability table. They're just looking for a little table like this that lists all the values of x and all their probabilities. Okay, next question. Question number 27, construct a probability distribution graph. Okay, so now we want a graph, not a table. So in this case, a graph is just a histogram. That shows the probabilities. So, I think I have one for you here. Where's my histogram? Where has it been? Here it is. Move it up here for you. There is my histogram. Make it bigger. So you can see the probability that he loses $10,000 is a little bit above 30%. Probability that he gains $10,000, 50%. Probability that he gains $50,000 is, that was like 16%, roughly, 1/6. So when the question asks for a graph, what they want is a histogram like this. The book has these histograms with the bars not touching, so I don't really care either way. You could have had it with the bars were touching here, but I don't care. Basically, they just want a graph. Question 37, find the probability that Josh will gain money on his investment. So now, gain money, we go back to our chart. Okay, well he's gaining money in these two situations, right? He gains money if he makes $10,000, and he gains money if he makes $50,000. So we add up these two probabilities. So the probability that he gains money is the probability of 0.50 plus 0.17. So over here, the probability that he gains money equals 0.50 plus 0.17 or 1/6, which is 0.67. The probability that he gains money. That's a pretty good probability for Wall Street. Again, I'm not sure Josh needs to graduate from college with those sort of probabilities. Find the probability that he will gain nor lose money. Okay, I put this one on here because it's a bit of a trick question. If we look at the chart, so the probability that he will gain nor lose money, that means what is the probability that he makes 0 money? And we don't have x equals 0. So, in this case, there's a 0 chance that he will neither gain nor lose money because he's always losing money or gaining money. Again, these are English problems. So the probability that he will neither gain nor lose money is 0. Basically saying there is no way he will simply break even. That's essentially what the question is asking. What's the probability that he'll just break even? Well, 0. He's either going to lose $10,000 or make $10,000 or make $50,000. Good for Josh. So I'm going to pause it here, and then on the next video, I'm going to look at calculating the expected value and the standard deviation. You're going to want to watch that one. That's exciting.